Boys and girls, this morning we are going to be working on fossils, but I have some pre-selected vocabulary words that I want us to look at, okay? Our first word is prehistoric. What does that mean? Prehistoric is a time before people appeared on Earth. Other forms of life existed, for instance, like dinosaurs. Remains. Remains are what is left behind, usually a body. So when a dinosaur has passed on, what's left behind is their remains, and we'll see it in like the sand, okay? Extinct. When an animal has been extinct, they are dying out or disappearance of a species from this earth. And to sift something, to separate or sort out by putting it through a sieve to get something valuable from it. What I have behind me is a KWL chart. And what we're going to do basically is we're going to look at what we already know about fossils, what we wonder about fossils, and then later on we will look at what new information that we learned or gained about fossils. Who can tell me what they already know about fossils? Yes?
Fossils are bones.
Fossils are bones. Write it. What else do we know about fossils? Yes.
Fossils can be insects and dinosaurs.
So fossils can be different types of, it can come from different types of animals. What do you wonder about fossils? What question or what's on your mind that you're like, I wonder this about fossils? Yes?
Why are fossils still here, but dinosaurs aren't?
Okay. Why are fossils still here, but dinosaurs are not? Very good question. Anything else you're wondering about?
When fossils appear?
When did fossils appear? Good question. So hopefully while we read more and find out more information about fossils, we will answer the questions that we have been wondering about, okay?
Fossils!
All right, paragraph 1, here we go. Fossils are evidence from the past. They give us clues about prehistoric animals and plants that lived on Earth thousands of years ago. Some fossils were a part of an animal or plant. They can be teeth, leaves, shells, bones, and other hard parts of living things. Great reading. Okay, so we have that word that we spoke about before. That word is prehistoric. And the word pre is a prefix, and it means before. Basically before our time on Earth. Okay? Before. What are fossils? And what else?
Bones, leaves, teeth, shells, and other hard parts of living things.
Absolutely. It's indicated right here in the text. What is the central idea of paragraph 1? What did we mostly read about?
The central idea of paragraph 1 is the fossils and how long have they been on the earth and what they're made of.
Excellent job, and thank you for restating my question. So, fossils, how long they've been here, and what they are made of. Excellent. Let's go ahead and read paragraph 2. Here we go. Fossils are unique and they take thousands of years to form. When a plant or animal dies on land or in water, sediment or sand, mud, or clay slowly buries it. Over time, layers of sediment rock build up on top of the animal or plant remains, and it is eventually gets captured or preserved inside a rock and hardens. Weathering by wind, water, and the sun can destroy a fossil by wearing it away. What is the author's viewpoint on fossils? Yes.
Fossils are unique.
Fossils are unique. Very good. That is the author's viewpoint. So after reading paragraph 2, who can tell me how fossils come about? Yes.
Fossils come about when an animal dies. Sand, mud, or clay slowly buries it. Over time, layers of sediment rock builds up on top of the animal or plant remains, and it eventually get captured or preserved inside a rock and hardens.
Very good. So basically, let's just say a dinosaur dies, right? After the dinosaur dies, mud or clay begins to cover it up from the weathering. Remember we spoke about weathering, how the wind, the sun, and the rain beats down, comes, and the wind starts carrying things away with erosion. Remember we talked about that already? Yeah. Same thing happened with the fossils a long time ago. The animal died, weathering took place, the animal's bodies, their bones, it gets covered up, and their bones, it starts to decay after a period of time, and it starts to wear away and get very, very fragile. So who can tell me the central idea of paragraph 2? Yes.
Paragraph 2 is about how the fossils are formed.
Very good. How the fossils are formed. Excellent job. Go ahead and read paragraph 3. Here we go. Dinosaurs roamed the earth about 200 million years ago, but they became extinct before humans existed. No one is sure why dinosaurs became extinct, but scientists are always searching for answers. Stop. Why are scientists always searching for answers? Yes.
So they can know why dinosaurs are extinct.
But what kind of people are they? Yes.
They're curious.
They are curious individuals, and they're always looking for answers. So they keep on searching. Okay? Here we go. Paleontologists are scientists who study fossils. These scientists dig deep inside the earth to locate fossils. So what is the name of the person that studies fossil? A paleontologist. Good. Fossils can give scientists important information, such as a dinosaur's diet, size, where they roamed, and how they've adapted. Scientists sift the soil and use fossil bones found to make skeletons of dinosaurs and other animals. So there's that word that we spoke of earlier, sift. So basically, if I were to put, let's say I was a scientist and I found a piece of land and it had sand, mud, clay, I would put it in something and I would shake it. And it's called a sieve. And there are little holes in it, so whatever is hard will stay on top and all the sand and the clay will drop to the bottom. So that's how they find those dinosaur teeth and those tiny bones of dinosaurs, okay? And then we have that word extinct. Remember, extinct means that the animal is dying out. What is the central idea of paragraph 3? Yes.
The central idea of paragraph 3 is scientists finding different ways to see why dinosaurs were extinct.
Scientists finding different ways and collecting clues of why dinosaurs are extinct. Very good. Let us go ahead and read paragraph 4. There are two main types of fossils paleontologists study: body fossils and trace fossils. Dinosaur footprints are a kind of fossils called trace fossils. Body fossils are the remains of plants or animals that were once living. So the next time you look at a fossil, remember that you are looking at a piece of history. What is the central idea of paragraph 4? Yes.
The central idea of paragraph 4 is the types of fossils that the scientists find.
Okay, very good. The types of fossils scientists find. And what are those? What are the two main types? Yes.
Body fossils
Mm-hmm.
and footprint fossils?
Not footprint fossils, but
Trace fossils.
trace fossils. Very good. Trace fossils. What is the difference? What is the difference?
The difference between the fossils is that the body fossils are from the remains of the animal,
Mhm.
and the trace fossils
Mhm.
are when they were alive walking.
So very good. The trace fossils are more so like footprints that you may find in the sand, and the body fossils are like more like the bones that are left behind of the animal. If we look at the first picture on the top, it says that this is a prehistoric or ancient dragonfly fossilized in an amber. So it got stuck in amber. That's why it looks like this. And then it hardened over a period of time. Towards the bottom, it's a picture of a dinosaur fossil. It says, a paleontologist uses many tools, including chisels, rock hammers, and brushes to uncover dinosaur bones, then transport it to the lab. So after they locate these bones, they have to then carefully take it to their lab. And remember, I told you before, these fossils are very fragile. So they have to use all of these special tools to get the fossils from one place to another so it doesn't crumble up and break. And they can go back to the lab and further study it some more. Okay?
These shells, bones, and other hard parts of living things. Fossils, water, and the sun can destroy a fossil by wearing it away. Dinosaurs roamed the earth about 200